Because 80%, 90% of today's management theory is just rubbish. Yes, they jump on the bandwagon, they produce fads and fashions without much relationship with the practical world of people, of the entrepreneur. They think in financial terms only, they think on the stock exchange. That's not what the real world of the real economy is, and what the real questions of the entrepreneur and the executive really is. That is one point. The reason of it, one of the reasons of it, is that they have very, very little contact with the practical side of running, of operating a business. They are sitting at the universities in their chairs and speculate about how the world looks like, but then you never find out it like that. So there are very small number of authors which are worth reading and studying, but studying very carefully, and I select but one. This is a good friend of mine, Professor Peter Drucker, of Austrian origin, as I am, but then having lived almost his entire life in the Anglo-Saxon room in the United States. And Peter Drucker is one who has not invented. Many say he has invented management, but that's not true. But he was the first, or one of the first, to discover, first of all, the importance of this function, of this invisible function. And he was able, because he was a very talented author, he was in a position to describe this managerial function in a way that one could learn it and that one could teach it. So if the younger generation would, or people at large in organization would study Peter Drucker, it would help them very, very much. In particular, they would get immunized against fads and fashions, you see. But Peter Drucker has formulated management for the 20th century. But now that's almost very, very past, you see. And when we met, he used to say, he knew about that, he was aware of it. He said, look, I have formulated management of the 20th century, and you, being much younger than I am, have to go on to continue and reinvent it for the 21st century. That was even what he said me when he met last in January 2005. It was the year when he died in November. I knew it was the last time we will meet, and so this was, so to speak, his heritage. And that we had done long ago. We started long ago because we had seen with our systems, cybernetic tools, the crisis coming.